Hey guys, today is going to be so fun because we are using my Juvia's Place, the Nubian Glow set that my amazing cousin Debbie, Debutawn, who I will link up here and down in the description box, sent to me for Christmas. One of several amazing things she sent me for Christmas, but I cannot wait to get into this look with you guys. I've been dying to do it. One of the other things that she sent me for Christmas, I am currently wearing. It is this happy camper shirt. How cute is that, right? I've actually worn it several times. So, yeah, I'm loving it. I love the color. And since I love eye looks that incorporate like a burgundy and orange together, for some reason I like that color combination, I thought, well, I'll wear the burgundy shirt and do kind of an orange look. And that will be perfect, right? Okay, so let's see what's in here. It looks like this inside. You've probably all seen it before, but let me just revel in my excitement, okay? And so then let me pull these out and I will show you. So here is the box for the palette. Okay, this is the outside of the palette. Juvia's never disappoints in their artwork and stuff. I always love it. I already took the little sheet out of the inside so it wouldn't fall out when I open this up to show you. And oh my gosh. Okay, so there was also a set that was the Nubian Royals that was purple, which I think is beautiful. But if I was going to choose one, I'd choose the orange because oranges are my favorite shades to wear, oranges and greens. And Debbie knows that. And so that is why she chose this one for me. And I love it. All right, so there's the palette we're using today. And then it also comes with 2 lip products, and they are actually lip balms. I have never used any Juvia's lip products. I know that might be shocking because Juvia's is my favorite brand and I have a ton of their stuff. But yeah, I have never used any of their lip products before, so I'm very intrigued to see what these balms are like. I'm gonna open them up and then we'll discuss. Okay, so first we have Mango. This is what the outside packaging looks like. And it looks like this. And it's a balm, so I mean, you know, what do you expect? My scent still isn't back yet from having the fun stuff, so it might smell like guava, but I can't tell. But I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out a little. I think they're just clear, aren't they? No, maybe a slight tint. Okay, so it looks orange, like coming out of the tube, but it's just like a glossy, which, can we all say it together? I'm a gloss girl. And so that is right up my alley. And then the next one is Guava. And the packaging looks like this. I love the packaging on this one, like the colors. It's like the green up there. So here's the difference in how the packaging looks. And then this is what this tube looks like. Okay, so this tube, so they correspond with like their outer packaging, which makes sense. But I wish so bad I could smell so I could tell if they have a scent. And then I think it looks the same. Trying to tell. That one might have a slightly more orangey look. It's this one right here on top. I think it might. But very subtle, but very exciting. I'm very excited about these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get things situated in front of me here, and we'll get going on an eye look. First, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. It's my jam. It's my favorite. I've been using it for years. I try other ones and just go, there's nothing about this that I like better than my good old, I don't know, it's like $5. And this works fantastic for me. I have very oily lids. I'm sorry if this is a rerun for some of you, but I do know I have quite a few new subscribers lately, so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're just coming by my channel and checking things out, I hope that you'll like it and want to subscribe and stick around. But for those of you who don't know, some people who have drier lids don't really love this. You need a very small amount. Since I have very oily lids, it works fantastic for me. So just something to keep in mind. Also, if you're new to makeup and your eyeshadow tends to crease and get kind of greasy looking, it's because you need a primer. And like I said, this one is fantastic. And if you just use a tiny bit, I think a lot of people use too much of it, and that's what makes it really drying and they don't like it. So if you just use a tiny little dot and rub it between your fingers and rub it on, fantastic. And then your eyeshadow won't get all greasy and creasy and all that good stuff. I wish I had known years and years ago about eyeshadow primer. All right, so I think instead of talking, because that tends to take a very long time if I talk the whole entire time when I'm trying to do a look. I think I'm just going to go ahead and kind of, you know, speed through the look so you can see how it goes, but not have to listen to me talk for a really long time, because some of my videos are very chatty, and you already know that if you've been around here. In fact, my last video you will have seen right before this was almost an hour long, but that's because it's a huge shopping haul, which I will link up here if you did not see it yet. It is like a massive shopping haul that I am so excited about. All the stuff I got, tons of clothes from a bunch of different places, amazing bargains, because that's the only way this girl shops. So if you want to be amazed by the bargains you can get, check out that video. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get into this look.
Flying so close to where we belong, and we're trying to go somewhere new. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire. And I know I'm only getting higher till it feels like I can walk through fire.
Okay, I'm actually surprised that the fallout from that glitter is fairly minimal. You can see it a little bit on my face, but not bad for being a glitter. And so I'm really impressed with that. And if you don't know Debbie, then you wouldn't know this. But if you know Debbie, then there's no way you don't know this. She loves glitter. So there was no way I was using a palette she sent me that has glitter in it and not using the glitter, right? So that is what I've done so far. I'm going to go put the rest of my face stuff on, and then we'll be back to finish the eyes and put on my new lip balm and all that good stuff. I almost forgot. I did want to incorporate in this video also. I got in my, I keep saying I was doing it again. In my latest ipsy, so my January ipsy, I got the It Bye Bye Under Eye, and it's a full coverage concealer. Full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer. And I had a couple of you specifically ask me about how it works, like wanted to know what I thought of it. So the other day I used it for work. It was so crusty, dusty, crinkly, wrinkly. It looked horrendous. And so I was not happy with that at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to use a different powder this time over. I used my Coty Airspun over it last time, which is what I typically use all the time when I do my makeup. And I never have had any problems with other concealers with it. But I'm like, you know, different products are finicky with each other. So we're going to try it differently. The first thing I will say about it is extremely thick, like extremely thick. And I realized it right away, and I had only squeezed a tiny bit out. So it's not like I used too much because I was very aware of it right from the beginning. But let me show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see. I'm not sure how to do this best. So here it comes. Okay. That right there already is a lot. And you will see. I use my fingers to blend in concealer. I feel like this one especially, that seems like a better idea because of how thick it is. So let me show you now between my fingers. That will give you an indication. It is very stiff. Can you see that? So a very stiff, thick formula that does warm up between your fingers. So that's why I can't imagine using a brush with this. This is a ton already just because. So I might not use all of this because I don't want it to look like it did the other day. But I figured I would go ahead and try it today. So I am just putting thin amount here, okay? That one I might have not done enough. Okay, so we are gonna rub it in. It is very tacky and like pulls at your skin when you are applying it. At least it does mine. My eyes are very well moisturized underneath. I always do that because I am gonna be 43 in April, so I don't have young skin. And so obviously you want to make sure that you're good and hydrated in the eye, everywhere on your face, but definitely in the eye area. And you don't want to use too much product and have yourself looking creepy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and just put it on the other places that I would normally put it. Okay, now instead of using my Coty Airspun, because that is a drier powder, I'm going to use my Too Faced Peach Blur powder. And it has a little bit of like a sheen to it. So I feel like that should help with not making it look too dry under there. But I definitely feel like I need to set it, you know. I don't want it to be like a total mess. Okay, so that is all I'm gonna do so that it's not too much powder on my under eye. And I will come forward, I'll come closer and show you what it looks like. My skin is a little drier right now than it typically is. You think, well, it's winter for one, and it's that lovely time of the month. So my body likes to go a little crazy then. All right, so let me come up close and show you. Now you might already be able to see that dry look that's there. I mean, my wrinkles are my wrinkles, so what are you gonna do about that? But I don't like that dry look. So I don't know how I feel about this concealer. We will, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. And we'll see, you know, at the end of when I've got everything else on, what it's looking like at that point. And then I will just leave down in the description box, like my overall thoughts after it's been on for the rest of the day, to see if it's any better than it was the other day or not. I don't know. I might keep playing with it a little bit with different things, different products. Maybe try not setting it, but that scares me a little bit. So I guess maybe I should do that when I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, all right. Now back into getting the rest of my face done to come back and finish up the eyes. I lied. I got as far as my bronzer and realized I wanted to show you guys something else that I used in one other video. It is this NYX Sweet Cheeks. It's a blush mousse, and I did not like the way it looked in that video. So I since have tried it and used a different brush and less product and really like the way it looks. So I would like to show it to you this way so that you get a good idea about it. Because that first video, but that's the thing with first impressions, like you never know what's going to happen because you don't know how to use certain things. So this is the doe foot that's on it, and basically I just do like 1, 2, 3. Okay, bear with me here. And then I actually used my fingers to kind of spread it out some. I think that is key with this. Don't just go in with a brush, because that's what I did the first time, and I did not like at all the way it looked. It was super splotchy and that. And then if you want to just kind of dab with the brush to sort of, you know, kind of put, I feel like kind of push it into the skin. So I'm going to do this other cheek here. So just 1, 2, 3. So if you're someone who has this and you've used it and you didn't like it, try it this way, because I think you'll discover you might actually really like it. So, and then I just kind of buff over it a little bit. And then I like blush on my nose too. So I don't want it to be crazy. So I'm going to do one more little dot on each cheek. And then I'm going to take what's on my finger once I rub that in a little bit and just kind of go across my nose, because I like to get that little pink blush, if you will. Now this is subtle. I didn't put a whole lot on. The first time I put way too much on and I did not like it. So I definitely like it more subtle. And then you can kind of just decide, you know, what you think from there, how much you think you need. Now, I have these 2 spots on my face that don't take color for some reason. So I always just kind of like to try to get a little bit more over there just to see. Sometimes it does help a little bit. But yeah, definitely using the warmth of your finger to get this onto your skin is the way to go. It definitely is what makes it spread better and makes it not patchy. And then if you get too much or anything, I mean, that's why if you use like a clean brush, that can help diffuse it some. So that is that. And so hopefully you can see I like it much better than I did the first time. Okay, my eyebrows seem to have a mind of their own today, so we're just gonna ignore that. All right, so we are just going to get into the rest of this eye look and get this under eye and inner corner and all that good stuff all ready to roll. Okay, I'm gonna do liner and lashes and we will be back. Okay, and my eyes are done. I just tight lined my upper lash line with black liner, and then I used this ColourPop cream gel liner in Puppy in my waterline. So I will come up and show you what the look looks like up close. What do you think? I think it's really awesome. You can see my crepey. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, this look is unusual for me. Can anybody tell me why? Come on, kids, weigh in. Why? I'll just tell you. Because I usually always wear something dark underneath my lower lash line. It's very strange to me to not put like a darker color under my lower lash line. So it's a little branch out just for you, Debbie. What do you think? All right, now we are going to go ahead and use one of the lip balms. I think we'll go ahead, well, remember I said one looked a little more orange? I think the Guava one. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if it actually was or if it's my imagination, but we're just gonna go ahead and slap this on my lips. And yeah, like I said, they might smell amazing. I have no idea. Today is Friday, January 22nd when I'm recording this. Today is exactly 3 weeks since I lost my my sense of taste and smell. I'm getting little glimpses of things. There's certain smells I'll suddenly smell. Or when I'm eating something, I might, certain things, be able to sort of tell what it is, but nothing fully. I can't fully smell or taste anything. And a lot of times I just can't taste or smell at all. So it's really annoying. But hopefully that will be back soon. Feels lovely. And I can tell you right away, it's not goopy and sticky, which is a major plus. And honestly, I know I'm going to use the heck out of these because this is what I love anyway. I love a glossy lip and it feels so good. It feels so good. And you know what I'm also thinking? When I look at this look, this is a summer look that is gonna look so amazing with tan skin. Now, before you yell at me and say, Danielle, it's not good to tan, that's bad for you. I am well aware. I do not purposely tan. Like, it's just, I get very dark in the summer. We camp, we're outside doing different things, and I get very dark. I have since I was a little kid. That's just the way my skin is. I put sunscreen on and everything on my body and my face. I just get very dark. And my mom has already had to have skin cancer taken off of 2 places on her nose once. No, maybe twice, and on her ear. So I'm not playing with that. I'm no dummy. I'm not like, soaking up the sun. Don't do that. I will admit that is a terrible thing to do. Even if I do go sit out in the sun, like on my deck or something, I have sunscreen all over me. So it's not like, I'm not out there for a long time either because I can't stand heat. So, yeah, but just so no one yells at me. But when my skin is darker in the summer, because it just naturally becomes that way, I think this is going to be a gorgeous look because these colors on tan skin and with just a glossy, simple glossy lip like that, something I like about this blush is it looks like a natural flush of color. It doesn't look like powdered blush does on your cheeks. And so even though you can see like my little spots like that, I feel like it just gives me, you know, the ones that don't take color, I feel like I just look more like naturally flushed with this. And also getting a little bit older and your skin changing, if you have too many powdery things on, it starts to get like cakey. It makes you look older, I feel like. So that's why I'm kind of trying out some new things that are not powder products to see how I like them. I keep looking at myself because I have a mirror right here, because my eyes are just like calling to me because I really, really like them. So Debbie, I can't wait to hear what you think of the look I did. Thank you so much again for this beautiful set that I am so excited about, and for my amazing shirt. I love it. I'm not a t-shirt wearer very often, and I've already worn this like 3 times. Yeah, seriously, that's how much I'm enjoying it. So I just love the color. I love a v-neck t-shirt. If I'm gonna wear a t-shirt, that's typically what I like. And yeah, I love it. And like I said, I love the color. Wow, that was something. Okay, I'm like I don't know, some kind of bird or something, a crow. Caw, caw. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, the color combination of orange and burgundy, I love. So I actually really like this kind of together. So yeah, look at me. I'm like feeling a little sassy right now. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And if there's some of these things you were kind of eyeing and thinking you might like to try out. Oh, if you like the natural glow that I have in my face, that you're like, is she wearing highlight or is she just glowy? It's this JCat Luxe Powder Pearl Luminizer that I also picked up at the same time that I got this blush with a gift card from my son Gavin that I got for Christmas. And this has become my favorite highlight. I like a soft, natural, glowy highlight. This one is like perfection in my opinion. So yes, I am thoroughly enjoying this. You need the tiniest, this is literally gonna last me like the rest of my entire life, I think, because of how much you only need to use. So yeah, I'm very happy, and it was like $6-ish. So very affordable. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.